Welcome to Monday Night Action here in the Supporters Gaming League upper semifinal of the Premier Division in the 10.5 Cup. We've talked all night about the brackets. You heard Maz and Debit go in depth, but now it's time to show out. My partner in crime, once again, another week in a row. I have a Seattle fan joining me. It was Andrea last week. This week it's a Difo. Difo, how much are you looking forward to this one?
Oh, this is going to be a great matchup. I've been looking
We-
forward to seeing Frontera and El Matador all season. It's my first time getting to watch them, commentate on them. So it's going to be a good night tonight.
We look at the technically sound El Matador squad. Caesar Wicca, Luis Huey, 4-0 win against KC Cauldron last week, while Frontera SD Chrome took down the Rebellion by a score of 4-1. We are just moments away from getting this bracket going. What do you think of tonight's, what do you think the keys are to this game? What are you expecting out of this team? What's it going to take to pull through and book their spot in the next round?
I think it's going to be having to control the ball and make plays off of the control of the ball. I feel like the team that controls the ball the most, and whether it's pushing it back and then bringing it forward, or keeping the pressure on. You gotta do something to make sure you can keep the pressure. So I think keeping the pressure is the main key.
Absolutely, and El Matador is one of those teams that likes to play up tempo. They're very technically sound. Both teams are going to be very technically sound. As we see, all players looks like they've joined the lobbies. We're just waiting for them to join the game. On the other side, we have an exciting Game 7 overtime that just dropped the puck on that one. Almost ended just 10 seconds into that one, but here we go. FSD Chrome, El Matador for a spot in the upper final.
I haven't been watching hockey. The Kraken failed me.
Ours also failed me, so we can both sulk together on that one.
Oh my goodness, a goal right off a kickoff.
Things you absolutely don't want to see if you're El Matador. Chelsea man dives in, gets the delayed kickoff, rolls it down the screen, and Wicca unable to get back in it. I think that may be the fastest goal I've seen in here. What about you?
Yeah, it's 2 seconds. I saw a 3-second goal, so that's the fastest so far.
I think that's one of those that Maz would be ready to come in with maybe a little bit of record book play there. We'll see if he makes a comment to talk about this one as Munzadeth gets taken out in the middle. Chelsea man looking to make it 2. He almost puts it in, and French Toast unable to come up with a rebound.
FSD Chrome keeping the pressure on, and that one's bouncing. Oh, what a save. Munzadeth tries for the follow. Oh, Chelsea.
Oh my
right up the
goodness.
crossbar.
How is it not 2-0? You talked it right before this one started about keeping the pressure on, and FSD Chrome has did nothing but keep the pressure on, and another save. This time it's Huey. Luis with some magical saves. This time clears it downfield. Huey gets the touch but sends it off the sidewall.
Great pressure release right there. Now they're in the blue end. See how FSD Chrome responds. And they immediately bring it back forward.
You have to think as this game goes on that they're going to be wishing that they had that 2-0 lead. You do not see El Matador get shut out too often. Not a lot of control from this El Matador squad. They've kind of been pressured on their back ends up until here the last about 15 seconds.
That's for sure. I don't know if I've seen a team all season get shut out. Ooh, what a save.
Technical teams usually don't, so it's going to be one of those things where FSD Chrome is certainly going to want to double up their tally. Huey puts it across, but French Toast settles in. Soft touch, not a great one. Wicca puts it up and in as they're unable to take it. Huey with the great pass off the corner. French Toast with a soft clearance. Not able to get up in the air as Luis dove away right as Wicca found the back of the net with the 42-mile-an-hour changeup. 1-1, 3 minutes and 9 seconds to go here in the first game.
Chelsea just couldn't get the angle on that one.
We talked about not being happy about getting that second goal, and they had that opportunity. You talked the pregame about being able to keep up that pressure. What are they going to have to do to bounce back and be able to get that lead back?
I mean, you just got to shake it off. one kickoff to the next, one play to the next. Just because you have a bad touch, you got to shake it off. You got to get back into position and keep playing. Like, don't give up on plays.
It seems like one of those situations you could tell both teams pretty much reading the leaves, saying we are going to keep pressure high. This time it's Huey. Huey gets a shot off. It goes off the top of the crossbar. Wicca with the follow-up. He hits it into the corner. Luis with a chance, but no boost, isn't able to come up with the rebound.
Munza Death missed that one right there. But they're launching it downfield. Wicca gets a touch on it.
Oh! What a save by Wicca, but he's not able to do anything with the second part of it as his back end tips it back down, and French Toast picks up the trash, fires it back of the net. Like you said, not getting down, not getting out, and able to get in there and get the lead right back for FSD Chrome.
Well, that's one of them kickoffs you don't want to have. Immediately give possession over to FSD Chrome there, but they're able to recover and get it back down in the blue end.
I definitely look at the game like this, such a weird matchup. You have such technically sound teams on both sides, teams that really work well together. You look at that sick pass from Wicca down to Huey, looking for Luis. Luis not able to come up with it. French Toast finds it at the corner. Great 50, but Wicca's going to put one off the top boards.
Chelsea man wanted to touch on that one right there, but El Matador is able to keep it in the blue end.
Not very often you see double whiffs from El Matador, but it seems like they had two opportunities to put the shot down. Both of them swing and a miss.
For sure. I mean, there's been whiffs on both sides, if we're counting whiffs. Places where...
Great play there from Wicca to take out Munza. Huey unable to get down the field. It was low on boost. French Toast looking to counter. Pushes it up in the air. Looks to see if he can knock somebody away. Luis picks it up, goes the other way with a soft touch. Doesn't get it down.
Oh, but he did!
Oh my goodness, what a beauty. Chelsea man not able to do anything with that one. The first goal was 42 miles an hour. This one was just 39. Usually El Matador, a team known for high heat, ties it up with the soft stuff. Here, 40 seconds about to go here in game one. A best of 7 series for a spot in the upper final.
He must have brought out the knuckleball for this game.
Knuckleball, change up, curveball, whatever it is to get it done. El Matador is finding a way as they've tied it up twice now.
Oh, what a touch there. Oh, Chelsea bringing it back. Luis has control now. Luis is bringing it back off the backboard.
The last thing you want to see if you're FSD Chrome is Luis with room. And once again, he gets room. 8 seconds left. Can he get back on it? Goes for the reset. Looks for the flip, unable to get it. 2 seconds left, gets in the air. Wicca, dangerous ball across the middle, but Chelsea man has nothing of it. Sends it into overtime.
And we're going to overtime. This is for the content.
I'm all about the content here. Most of the games I've had have not been this much cinema. Turn my head over. Looks like Buffalo just nearly escaped as Canadians hit the post for anybody falling up in hockey. Another post, speaking of. Huey knocks it off the post right as I give the commentator curse.
On principle, I want the Sabres to win. Oh
my goodness, Huey! Louis was doing some sick stuff up in the air, and I think everybody may have been watching him. Huey bounces down. French Toast is unable to get it. Man, what do you think about how that one played out? You talk about pressure, exactly what you were talking about there.
Like, all the goals came off of getting pressure in the other team's end, for the most part. I mean, besides that kickoff goal.
We talk about a team with FSD Chrome, and that one 7 shots. Look at El Matador, 13 shots. Pressure was on. They gave up the kickoff goal just 2 seconds into it. You get 7 shots from Huey, 5 from Luis, only 1 from Wicca, but Wicca finds the net with his lone attempt on goal, and it just seems like one of those games that was just so back and forth. It was meant for overtime. What do you think it's going to take for game 2 for FSD Chrome to be able to back up and maybe tie this series up and not get down by 2 games? Oh,
Oof, I mean, they're gonna have to, you know, capitalize. Like they missed that goal on the ball was bouncing on the line. They should have put it in, and they wouldn't have went into overtime.
we look at a game that FSD Chrome had an early opportunity to go up 2-0. Seemed like they had an opportunity or two to go up 3-1. Just couldn't put El Matador away. Luis with that sick 39-mile-an-hour flick to tie things up in regulation. Great goal there to end it in overtime. Seeing if we have any subs. Looks like we may be on the wrong server.
Yeah, Luis says they are west.
To figure things out in the chat. A little game drama going on. It always happens. It was interesting to see if we're going to see any subs come in on this one. Caesar looks like he's not going to be there on this game. FSD Chrome looking to tie it up as we start game 2.
I think FSD Chrome needs to capitalize on their opportunities. They had real good pressure. They just need to finish the ones that they leave behind, like that one.
Another early goal. It only took them 8 more seconds this time. They get a 10-second goal to go up 1-0. You talk about pressure, and they're like, hey, you know what? What else can we do? We have a 2-second goal. We have an 8-second goal. What can you expect? I think the most important thing, in my opinion, is going to be, can they get that second goal? If they can get that second goal and put some pressure on them, that's going to be golden as they look to tie up the series.
Yeah, 2-0 lead's a whole lot better than a 1-0 lead or a 1-1 tie.
Nobody wants to be in an overtime game against a team like El Matador. Not saying FSD Chrome isn't anything to take on. I mean, they're obviously a very talented team. They're in this position, a team expected to battle it out for this cup in the end.
Oh, definitely. They were in it till the end of last season as well.
A couple players going hard into the wall, maybe some CTE there. NFL doesn't want to talk about that one, but there's a couple guys with concussion protocol. Huey looking for the fake, hits it to Wicca. Wicca can't get on top of it as he skies it. Luis hits it low. Wicca off the sidebar. Huey looking to clean it up and put it back across.
Tell you what, I don't know how those football players play with concussions.
You know, just from the start, I mean, you think about any sport, any of those out there that they just get knocked out and knocked down, get back up and do it all over again. French toast looking to put a dangerous one up there. A couple whiffs in the middle. Chelsea man left on an island back on defense. He's going up against Huey. Huey, no boost in a dream. Hits it across, but nobody home as Munzes looks going to clean it up. He's met by Wicca, who sends it right back into the middle as Chelsea man can clear it away.
Huey's got the ball right now, but he gets a touch on it. Maybe a little long. Oh, he's got a second. Wicca wasn't there for the follow, and bad touch from FSD Chrome leaves it a little back. Wicca's able to clear. Chelsea man brings it back forward. Luis bringing it forward now. Straight to French toast.
I appreciate the flip reset sound off of somebody's fit. Chelsea man, they get their ever difficult second goal. This time they double it up with 2:33 to go in game 2. They're trailing 1-0, but in a great spot to be able to tie it up here in the best of 7 series in the upper bracket semifinal of the Premier Division.
And that's what we were talking about. At the first kickoff, they need to get their second goal, and I think they'll have a little bit less pressure on them to get this second win.
Always a dangerous spot to be in. 2-0 lead. Next goal is going to be so important And look at that, right on cue. Huey puts the pressure and turns up the heat. He put the pressure on French Toast, dove across as Munza was a little bit out of control. 2-1 game, 2:15 to play. Seems like this El Matador team's pretty cool right now as they turn up the pressure.
I don't think the pressure has affected El Matador one bit. They're still playing their game.
Looking into the chat. Debit talking about the Chrome team doing work even without Ducky.
And El Matador just tied it up.
Just as we talk about Ducky being missed, we now have a tie game. I'm going to blame that one on Debit. Huey, my goodness, the technical rotation right there. Finding the pass right in the middle. Yep, Debit, you're all to complain in the chat. 2-2 game, under 2 to play.
Nice little pinch try right there. French Toast trying to come off the wall. Huey bringing it forward. French Toast, the last man back there.
Good play there by Wicca with a great 50 up the middle. He looked for the side beans. They weren't home, but it doesn't matter. He goes through. Knocks away French Toast. What a save by Chelsea, man, on Luis. Luis had a wide open net. You don't see him miss from there often, but what a save to keep us tied with 1 minute and 20 seconds to go in game 2.
Huey's bringing it forward. Huey's demoed now. And Munzadesu is demoed now.
This game's got a little
bump.
Physical.
Oh, that might be open.
Away. Wide open. It's Toast back in the net. They get the lead back. After giving up the 2-goal advantage, they bounce right back, put the pressure back on El Matador. Just like you said earlier, is El Matador able to handle this and not have to turn up the heat a little bit?
They might have to turn up the heat a little bit now, but they don't want to give up too much.
Oh, Wicca with a chance. He was low on the beans, unable to hit it down. Luis bounces off the wall, takes it away from French Toast. Wicca with a chance, but it's knocked away by Chelsea, man. 45 seconds left to go here. FSD Chrome looking to tie it up.
And FSD Chrome just has to make sure a goal doesn't go in now.
They almost gave him an easy one.
I almost cursed him. I almost commentator cursed him there.
As soon as you said it, I closed my eyes because it just looked painful. Luis, the one-man back.
I was saying
to
it,
go.
but I saw the ball and I was
boost.
like, oh no.
He has a dream, but it turns into a nightmare as Munza can't get it.
It's still in the air though.
Wicca
Luis is
again
bringing it up.
can't do anything.
Chelsea. Oh, and that one's just going to touch the ground.
A soft shot, and we are all tied here. The best of 7 series knotted at a game of peace. What was your key on that game 2?
It was getting that second goal to get them up 2-0. If they had got that in the first game, I think they would be up 2-0 right now.
Oh, I think I agree with you. You talk about getting that second goal. Even though El Matador came back to tie it, it seemed like a little bit of momentum there was with FSD Chrome. We look at it again, another double-digit shot attempt from El Matador, but only 2 goals out of their 11 shots. Great defense from FSD Chrome.
I believe, are we switching servers right now?
We are heading off to the next server. Yep, we'll be on. Okay. I'm not sure who was host of the first 2. Maz maybe have that information for us in the chat, but we'll be switching to the other. It goes 2-3-2 in our bracket style. For those of y'all tuned in, maybe your first time listening to the Supporters Gaming League, come check us out. I know they've dropped the Discord link in the chat a couple times. Debit with the info. FSD was hosting, so we'll be going to El Matador in the central server. Season 10.5 is a little bit of a in-between season as we get set for the World Cup this summer. Obviously, people traveling during the summer. How excited for the World Cup are you? Who's your team, maybe outside the United States, who are you excited to watch? Looks like we are having a little bit of server trouble trying to get connected. Wait for it to be back up. Debit, a big Belgian fan.
Oh, the Belgian team is in Seattle right now. I do know that.
I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
They're at the Sounders Stadium, or the Sounders training facility. It's probably the best facility on the West Coast, in my opinion. I may be a little biased.
A little biased there, maybe? Yeah. We have, I think, Czech Republic's going to be down here. We actually have a brand new stadium down just south of the DFW Metroplex in a city called Mansfield. It's actually going to be hosting the Women's CONCACAF Championship later this year, which is kind of exciting. First time it'll be in Mansfield, Texas.
Oh, nice.
So kind of an exciting thing to do. I got to take a tour of that stadium when was doing some work for the NCAA, and we got to check it out. Pretty cool place. I mean, not overly big, but cool stadium.
Where's Mansfield related into College Station? Because I know where College Station is because my brother lives there.
About 3.5 to 4 hours drive north from there.
Okay.
I'm
That's
sorry
like a
that
normal
you're
American
in
drive.
College Station. Don't have to worry about the Aggies.
His fiance's Aggie.
Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry to hear that.
Their baseball team's pretty good.
If we had more time in here, we get some Aggie jokes out here, but you know what? We don't have all day. Chelsea man flick reset. Huey. I don't think Huey got a piece of it, but he was able to help take care of it once it get past the goal here. 1-1 series game. Got a little tilted with the Aggie comments here, and we'll have to ring things back in.
I apologize. I'm also a Boise State fan, which doesn't go well for TCU.
Yeah, you know, we're just gonna ignore all that. My wife would be unhappy with you as well. She's a Sooner, so she doesn't have good, fond memories of Boise State.
I have a great memory of Boise State and the Sooners.
Luis puts it across. Chelsea man's able to take care of it. Huey, let's see what he can do. Luis was not able to get the bump there.
He got it over.
Was able to figure it out though.
Luis is staying strong. He's taking those hits and still getting the ball forward.
All right, we have an update. Canada still has a chance at the Stanley Cup as Montreal has won the game in Game 7 overtime. 3-2 over Buffalo for those that care.
Who are they
hockey
playing?
Fan. They were playing Buffalo, so they're going to be playing... Wow, I should know this. I can't remember who's still in over there.
Is it Las Vegas? Because I will root
No,
for
it's
Canada.
Avs in Vegas on one side. Thank you, Debit. It's Carolina. Nobody cares about the East Coast, so I kind of forgot about who's on that side of the bracket.
Wait, how is Carolina? I thought they were both on the east side.
Yeah, it's Carolina going to be taking on Montreal.
Oh, okay. I thought we were already in the
Colorado versus Vegas.
Well, I hope Colorado wins.
Yeah, I mean, there's no goals in this game, so we might as well just talk about the other sports that are going on in the world.
Oh, that's a nice little touch right there coming off the side.
I was trying the commentator curse. It didn't work out very well. I don't know who that was, but someone just banged their head against the post, and that was funny. Luis looks to do something with it. Knocks Wicca, his own teammate, out of the way. Luis goes back, gets some boost. He has full boost. He's dangerous even in the cross field.
Ooh, what a 50.
Great 50. Someone just went flying over the ball.
Like, nobody wanted to commit to it because they weren't sure what was going to happen if they did.
It hasn't been the cleanest of games. This is a little surprising for these two types of pretty technically sound teams.
It's been fairly physical. They've been pumping and grinding a lot.
No. Oh, no. Wicca with a soft touch off the wall. Munza, get out the dollar bills. He's a pole dancer. My goodness. El Matador, 1-0 lead the first time that they've had the lead in the series with the first goal. Their only other lead came in overtime.
And they won that one because it was overtime.
Don't know if the server has anything to do with it, but a 1-0 lead here for El Matador as they have looking to take a 2-1 lead in this best-of-7 series.
Ooh, French toast, making it pretty.
It's it's always pretty with French Toast. Can always appreciate his play. Very technically sound. Looking to keep the pressure on. You talked about it in game 1. You talked about it in game 2. The key being keeping the pressure on. And hasn't been the cleanest of games, but the pressure sure been on.
Oh my goodness. Very dangerous.
This time it's Wicca. Much cleaner of a shot, but we talk about two teams that like to hit with power. I don't think that El Matador has had a goal over 50 miles per hour in this series, but they still have a 2-0 lead here, an opportunity to go up 2-1.
We've got a minute left. We've seen crazier things. Oh, and that one's going long.
Munza had a chance, but this one's knocked away. Chelsea man bumps it. French Toast is on the backside. He has a chance, but he can't come up with it. Luis flying down the field, looks for the bump. He gets it. 3-0 FC Dallas's El Matador. Looks like they're going to take the first on their home server as Munza just gets bodied. Luis says, I've had 2 bowls of Wheaties and I'm coming straight through as he knocks him away.
Hey, your mic switched or something. Luis is bringing this one forward, though. Oh, Luis is putting it back in there. And it is now 4-0. And I think that might be all she wrote for game 3. You're not hearing it, Ifa? That's weird. We might be having some technical difficulties. I don't think Anom can hear me, and I can't hear him anymore. Munzadeth is bringing it forward.
Oh, looks like we're back. Hear me good?
We are back. Okay.
There we go. Sorry about that. Was just talking to myself. Like to hear myself talk.
No, it's okay. Luis made it 4-0. So I think I think that's all she wrote for this game. So maybe they get a consolation goal here, but going forward, I think FSD Chrome just needs to keep the pressure on a little bit more and maintain possession.
Yeah, I think that was one of those games that just got away from them a little bit, and El Matador takes advantage of it. You look at a team; they're so technically sound across the board. All 3 players play with a lot of skill, and again, not taking anything from FSD Chrome, but you give someone like Luis open field, he's going to take advantage of it every single time. One of his favorite plays is to bump the ball up in the air and take out the defender, and that's exactly what he did.
I think he did that a couple times. And it looks like we have some subs coming in.
Let's see. We got Mecky Ducky. I'm very excited to see Mecky Ducky. The Ducky bot has joined. Trying to see who else they brought in. They haven't joined the server just yet.
I see French Toast back in. Go ahead
Pay
and ready
attention
up.
to their game thread, but not seeing anything in there.
Oh, server just went down for maintenance for me.
Yeah. So we're going to have to entertain a little bit. This server has gone down.
It's been an entertaining. Yeah, it's been entertaining so far.
Absolutely, absolutely.
What was our prediction? Were we saying it was going to go 7 for this one?
I don't think we got there because I was going to jinx it, so I'm just going to stay away from any predictions.
All right, we won't make any predictions then. But it's been.
You can make yours. If you want to put it out there. I don't know about the chat. Chat have any predictions? Throw it in there.
Oops, we got to leave.
All right, we got to get back into the server.
It disconnected me from Epic Gaming servers. That's awesome.
Look at the stats from that last game. 6 shots from Luis. Got 2 goals to go with Wicca's 2 goals. A 4-0 win for El Matador. Takes a 2-1 lead in this one. I agree with Debit. Debit with a great point. With the Duck Man, joining in here for game 4. I really think, again, not taking anything away from the 3 that have been out there for FSD Chrome, because all 3 of those guys, highly skilled, very talented team. They're here for a reason. Ducky getting in there. Ducky's going to just bring that skill level up even higher. One of my favorite players to watch in this league.
Oh, definitely. I love watching Mecky Ducky.
Yep. if I was to name 2 or 3, the Ducky's one of my favorites to watch. Obviously, Luis, Caesar, Christmas, who's someone I haven't seen this season. I'm not sure if he's playing this year. Christmas was one of my favorite players to watch last year. It's just been one of those things. A couple guys that just, when they're on the field, they're just so exciting to watch. And I think it's really going to turn up the heat. That seems to be my word of the day. I'm saying heat too often. I'm in Texas. It's getting hot. It is what it is. We went up to Oklahoma this weekend, and it was 95 degrees out.
We've got new credentials there in the commentary chat.
All right, let's see. Let's get in there.
They are waiting on us to join.
We're just talking. We're trying to have a good time here, Maz. All right, here we go. Game 4.
They don't want to listen to us talk. They want to see action.
I don't know. I think Burn's in the chat. Burn wants to hear greatness. Okay. All right, here we go. Game 4 underway. Wicca meets Ducky. Ducky with the instant impact. It's going to be interesting to see Luis and Ducky go head-to-head here.
Chelsea Man tried to fake out on that kickoff and wasn't able to get it in.
You know, Ducky just brings the fans. We went from 8 viewers to about 15 just when Ducky got into the lineup here for Game 4. And I think some of the fans were at the concession still, waiting for Ducky to join, and they're just excited to watch a talented player being out there.
Yeah, sometimes you just wait till half to watch your guy come in. Oh, and that's a goal right there from Luis. What an angle.
Luis says they're here to watch me play. I don't know about all them. Wicca dive bomb with that assist. Doesn't matter where it is. Luis is able to hand it. He slats it home on the right side of the net, just inside the post.
Just out of the reach of the defender. Luis with a great follow for that kickoff 50. Ooh.
Oh my. Hopefully your 18-year-old are in the chat, because Huey and somebody else were doing some things on the field that they probably shouldn't be.
We don't talk about that.
No. It's okay. It's after 10 o'clock here. HBO's good to go. Wicca gets one in the corner, tries to put it across, nobody home. This one
Chelsea
gets knocked down the field by Chelsea Man.
Ooh, French Toast waiting for it. Luis catches it in the air. Mecky's bringing it back.
Wicca must have not liked whatever Luis was doing with that ball, because Luis went up in the air, had a little bit of control, and Wicca decided to play the Oklahoma drill and just knocked him out of the play.
Interesting. Let's see how that strategy works for him, Cotton.
That is a bold strategy that doesn't work very often. It looked like me trying to play offense there, and that's never pretty. French Toast able to send it up the wall, gets past one, but Luis on full boost gets in the air. Might be looking for a pass, but he's knocked away by Ducky. Ducky seems to be looking out for Luis. This is going to be a really tight game. It seems like it's almost just a completely different series. Not even just different teams, but completely different series now with Ducky out there.
A little bit, yeah, for sure. It seems like they've kind of brought out their big hitters. Maybe they had a oblique strain or something, and
gotta get that icy hot on it and loosen it up a little bit. Oh, ooh. Dangerous play. Ducky takes him out.
Oh,
Toast.
Ducky's still there. Oh,
but Luis knocks it away, and Wicca takes it up the field. Ducky, no boost, no dreams. Luis, a little bit of the same.
I think Luis thought he had friends there, and there was no friends.
Nobody was home when someone was ringing the doorbell on that one, at least.
This game's been so tight.
A 0-0 game.
And no, it's a 1-0
game. Wow, I can't even read. Reading is hard.
Matt scored an early goal.
Sorry, chat. Commentators are just falling apart. Or at least one of us is.
Oh, at least puts that one right over it. Right over the defense. And El Matador is keeping the pressure on FSD Chrome. And that has been the point of, like, who's going to win this series so far. Like, whichever team keeps the pressure on so far has won.
Been such a tight matchup. As you look at Luis, flip reset. Ducky was
Oh my
waiting
goodness.
for it. Chelsea knocks it away. A minute to go, trailing by 1. This FSD Chrome team down 2-1 in the series. This is such a huge game point. They're really going to need to look at something as Luis sends it off the crossbar.
And that's
Kiwi
going in.
cleans it up. It makes it 2 and makes the FSD Chrome task nearly impossible. As Debit gives the chat curse, saying that they're doing the incredible, when the incredible is picking the ball up out of the back of their net. Thanks, Debit. You can thank him after the game.
You know, Han Solo says never tell him the odds. I wonder if we got some Han Solo here on FSD Chrome tonight. But that's going to be 3-0, unfortunately.
Yeah, apparently not. No Han Solo fans, no Chewie fans. The Empire maybe winning this one. As El Matador looks to have the 3rd game in their grasp to take the 3-1 lead.
Yeah, the Empire, that's pretty good.
My own team, oh crap. Luis comes flying in. We're just gonna stick with the theme here. A little TIE fighter coming across. It may not be May 4th, but you know what? We're still gonna go all for it.
Rebel Alliance is having a hard time tonight.
Yeah, they just need the what are those little? They need some Ewoks. They just need some Ewoks on their team.
Some Ewoks and what was the new one they put in the new series? The little
Not the Baby Yodas.
Portals.
The Baby Yodas.
No, little bird things.
Oh no, I don't know. Either way, as we have completely lost all sense of ability here, El Matador takes a 3-0 win there in Game 4.
To make
7
it
shots from
3-1.
Luis. I think a telling stat here right off the bat. I mean, you're not going to score goals if you don't get shots. 0 shots from FSD Chrome in that one. And what's crazy about that one, that's with Ducky coming into the team. Just seems like such a defensive game. Not something I was expecting from Game 4. What do they need to do going here to Game 5 to not get the 4-1 loss here?
I mean, they need to go back to their Game 1 strategy. You know, I know they got that early kickoff goal, but if they could have got the second one off that kickoff, I think it would be 2-2 for sure. But the whole talking point has been the pressure, and El Matador has kept the pressure on all night.
Looking at the chat, and Luis saying that Debit needs to lock in, but you know, I think it's been El Matador locking in tonight, and a couple other commentators. I see Cyberburn out there, Rubber Ducky now in the match, part of the chat a little bit earlier. Shaybomb said, let's go FSD Chrome about 30 minutes ago. He's not been in the chat for a little bit now. As we look to get things going here at Game 5.
Arsenal, Matt says it's like watching Arsenal versus El Atletico Madrid.
Oh, that was ugly. I'm an Arsenal fan, and that was painful.
Obed Vargas had some good minutes, though.
All that matters is that we have the tally at the end of the game.
Yeah, that's the only thing that matters at the end of the game.
I had a panic this weekend. I realized I thought the games were Sunday, but then I had one of those, like, you wake up and, like, all crap moments. My nephew's graduating high school this weekend, and his graduation's at 10 a.m. on Saturday.
Woo.
And I was like, oh, crap, I'm going to miss the game. And I told my wife, I was like, I'm going to be watching on my phone. It's happening. And then I remembered, oh, wait, it's Sunday. So we're good. Don't worry.
I've had to do the phone watching thing before. The family events. I'm like, you got to watch the game.
Yeah, of all families, they would have probably been okay. Big sports family. He's going to be going to play as a quarterback for Southern Arkansas next year.
Pretty awesome.
Okay, looking at our SGL stream.
And Wicca gets goal number 1.
It's like one of those things where Ucky came in and maybe that chemistry got lost just a little bit that they had in games 1 and 2. It seemed like the chemistry was certainly there.
I don't wanna completely say that because they played together a bunch before, you know.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. This has been a team that has played together for a lot. You know what, Chelsea?
And they tie it up.
I don't even care what these commentators are talking about. Tie game. Watch this. Oh, love it. Look at that.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know if it was on purpose, but that was awesome.
That one's cinema right there.
Absolute cinema. Oh, speaking of cinema, Pee-wee says I'll take
my
him.
goodness. Oh my
Goes
goodness.
Cross court. Doesn't get the mid boost. Doesn't need it. Just hits it hard into the top. A 2-1 lead now for El Matador.
Huey said, no, we're not giving up the lead. Chelsea man tries to bring it right back.
Munza knocked to the side. Wicca kind of steals it away from Luis. Luis actually had a little bit of an open goal. He had no boost, but had a chance.
FSD defense is on the ropes right now.
This goes without saying, and it's going to be very cliche, but the next goal is going to be so huge. Luis muscled off of it, goes and grabs the side beams.
Sure.
FSD Chrome has been all defense here.
And that one's going in.
Oh my
Top corner.
goodness, where Mama hides the Thin Mints. What a shot. For the kids watching the channel, you don't need full power. 35 miles an hour right into the top right, upper 90.
He flipped it up and got a jab in there.
D-Chrome is going to need some magic.
This is
They're
do
gonna
or
need
die.
a lot of magic.
Oh my goodness.
Gone from bad to worse. It's like my internet right now. El
I feel like
Matador
the
makes it a
wheels are just
4-1
kind of
game.
the wheels are just kind of falling off right now, unfortunately for FSD Chrome.
Just like the hamster that gets my Wi-Fi going. Almost lost all my browser for some reason over here, so don't have any of the chat, just watching the game.
I can re-chat if you want.
All yours if anybody's still out there.
Matt said slotted. I think that was for the top left Huey goal. Oh! Luis trying to do a psycho.
Off the Psycho.
Oh,
and then,
that's not good.
Just with a pitch, but it goes just to the right of the goal.
Luis bringing it back. Luis dropping it in and just scoring it.
That might be it. The fat lady might be warming up the vocal cords at this point as Luis showing us how it's done with the soft touch. Got the air roll, air dribbled, knocks it in. 5-1. FSD Chrome. Nothing that they can answer for what El Matador is throwing at them right now.
I mean, they had a good showing in games like 1 through 3. And after game 3, it's just kind of not been good.
We look at Not saying we're looking ahead, but I really wouldn't be surprised to see these two teams meet again, whether it be, obviously would be in that final, but
It would have to be in the grand final, I think. But that's a tough road to get back there. You got a lot of tough teams to get back into the grand final after this one. And what a nice touch from Matador there. He knew where he was and he put it back into the corner. And unfortunately that one leaks back into goal. Anom just lost connection. So right now it just is a Difo calling the shots. Chelsea Man and Luis go up for the kickoff. Huey's bringing it forward. Ooh, Mecky Ducky bringing it out. Chelsea Man keeping it out of the goal. Chelsea Man bringing it forward. Munzadeth coming up. Mecky. Chelsea. Oh, that get past Chelsea. He saves the push in the corner. Huey's bringing it back forward. Munzadeth's there to stop him. Wicca off the backboard. Chelsea pops it forward. Luis, it's out of Luis's touch. Chelsea didn't get that hundy. Ooh, Wicca. Huey. And that's a Brazil right there, boys. Mecky. Kickoff. Luis. It is now 8-1 with 18 seconds to go. And Luis is talking shit in chat. I don't know if we can say it on stream.
oh, I'm back, and I almost saw the Brazil, and then I saw it go 8-1 right after that.
We now have a Barca.
Oh, there goes that as well. Internet completely dying over here, so sorry leaving you hanging there for a couple seconds, but I don't think I missed much based on where things are right now.
I mean, we got a Brazil and a Barca in the same game, so that's, I mean, last goal wins, right?
Yes, we're gonna take that. And a great point. I think I just saw it in the chat. Someone say this is without Caesar over here, and
It is.
just talk about how technically
Oh!
down they are.
And EM gets the last goal.
I know, Burn. It was disappointing, just like watching Turn play Rocket League. It is what it is. 9-2 for El Matador as they take care of business and wrap up the series, booking their place in the upper bracket winners final. Man, I mean, it's one of those. I'm actually a little shocked. It's one of those like, yeah, we've had some fun going back and forth. I'm shocked at that way that game played out. That whole series.
Oh, for sure. I didn't think it was going to be as one-sided as it ended up being.
No, 100%. That FSD Chrome team has shown us that they are one of the top teams for a reason, and this El Matador team just really came in, and I'm not going to say necessarily even played their best, but just played so technically sound.
They got the pressure on when they needed to get the pressure on and got the goals that ended up making the difference in the whole series. They won that overtime game.
Yeah, that was a game that was going to go either way, really. And that's one of those, just like having a 2-goal lead where FSD Chrome couldn't capitalize in that first game, they had a great chance to go up and have a 2-0 game lead going to the central host, and they weren't able to do it in that overtime on a quick, 15, 16 second goal, and just went downhill from there.
Yeah, they had the first game was a 2-second goal. right off a kickoff, and then the overtime goal when they lost it was 30 seconds into overtime when they lost.
Jumping
Unfortunately,
in, seeing if we are going to get any interviews here this evening. Huge offensive outburst there. Obviously got away from them. 16 shots from El Matador in that last one. Looking, see what we're going to get tonight, if there will be any at all. If not, jump into what the bracket looks like and what we're looking forward to. Guess we want to pull up the bracket now. We're going to pull up, this is the Premier bracket, so the Premier Division. You see El Matador, the confirmation now, booking their place in the upper final, the Cinco Doce. The Cinco Doce with that just an absolute crazy game against Wonderwall Block. I don't know if you got a chance to catch that one, but that was such a back and forth affair.
I was watching it at Lumen Stadium.
Oh, that's right. Oh, and you were gonna play Wonderwall for us, man.
I was,
heartbroken. Still heartbroken. You got to get your girl Andrea, man. She said we can't have that on mic. She was actually cheering for Wonderwall because of that.
If Wonderwall wins the whole thing, I'll do it still.
Oh, we're back. Okay, there's hope. There's hope.
If Wonderwall wins everything, I'll do it.
Wonderwall Black taking on the KC Cauldron. Cauldron with a very tight game against the Rebellion. That Rebellion squad, man, you talk about a team against, they played FSD Chrome. I did that game, first one of the season, and that was such a close game. They lost it 4-1, but a great series, and a team that came from the championship, moved up to the Premier. First two games, you almost can't ask for tougher competition with the Cauldron and FSD Chrome right off the bat, but they fell in that one. On the other side, can't see who with X and Army's taken across. That's going to be FSD Chrome, I believe, right?
FSD Chrome, yeah.
Yep.
It looks like the text is overlaid on top of each other, but that would be FSD Chrome, yeah.
X and Army's team. You know, that's X and Army's team. I think is one team I don't know much about. I actually don't know if I've caught a game from them. I don't think I saw their Cinco Doce game.
I didn't see that one either. I do know it's the combined squads of X and Rose and Timber's Army.
Yes, that's going to be an interesting one. I think really both of those. That's hard to pick. I mean, I don't know if you're putting me in a bracket challenge who I'm taking in that one on either of those matchups. Wonderwall, a new squad representing Minnesota. It's cool to see them back. Two Minnesota squads, one in Premier, one in the championship. So I don't know. It's one of those on all three games here between Los Cinco Doce, El Matador, KC Cauldron, Wonderwall Black, FSD Chrome. I don't know how I'd pick them. Do you feel like you're in a spot to pick one of these? Who's your favorites?
Sorry, headset's cutting out a little bit. Which teams am I picking?
Oh, yep. I am not hearing you very well now.
Just like money.
Whatever I had was contagious, but I guess while we're ready, I guess if you want to bring in Luis is ready to go for our post-game interview. We want to get Luis in the chat. There we go. How's it going, Luis? How are you feeling after that 4-1 win tonight?
Yeah, what's up? Yeah, feeling good. We played well. Vibes are good, and yeah.
It seemed like outside of that last game where things just kind of got away through obviously the final 2.5 minutes or so of that one, it was a pretty close series of back and forth. Just how do you feel about the way that FSD Chrome played against you guys tonight?
Yeah, it was a good series. Yeah, they played well. But I think they would probably say they didn't play their best. So it happens. It's Rocket League. Like sometimes you play good, sometimes you play bad. But they'll bounce back in the lower bracket for sure.
Looked at one of those things. We were talking in the pregame about looking forward to see the four of y'all playing tonight. No Caesar tonight. Is he nursing a hamstring? What's going on with Caesar?
Yeah, Caesar's actually in San Diego. If you go to the sports chat in the Discord, he's at the Padres-Dodgers game. So he's in San Diego while we played the San Diego team.
Oh, that's actually kind of sick. So he could just sabotage while he's there on the run.
Yeah, I think he said he's gonna TP Psionics. I don't know if that's legal, so I might have to call the authorities on that one.
So we may not see Caesar in action anymore, but rest in
Yeah.
peace. Sorry about
I
that,
think it's
Dyko.
just-
Seems like you have your headset going. I won't step over you anymore.
No, it's okay. I only think it's criminal mischief, so it's not a felony.
Well, there you go. He's actually in chat right now, so
What's up, Caesar? What's up? So we heard it was a hamstring, but they're saying you're in San Diego. We don't know who to believe at this point, so it is what it is. But you guys, next matchup going against Los Cinco Doce, a little I-35 type matchup. What are you looking for from them?
yeah, it should be fun. Play David in the gang. Yeah, looking forward to playing the best player in the league and Kaser. So that'll be fun.
What do you do when you're up playing a guy like that? Is it a spot? Is it just rotate well? Anything specific you do for a player like that, or just play y'all's game?
I don't remember. I think we played him last season, but last season was kind of a different EM. So, that's all I'll say. Yeah, it's fun. You play fast, and I mean, we play in a league that's filled with so many different ranks, and so it's when you see someone like Kaser on the field, it's a change of pace for sure. So,
What was your thoughts coming into tonight before this game?
I'll be honest, I didn't think we'd win in 5, especially without our second best player in Caesar. But I mean, Huey played so well, Wicked played so well. They kind of carried me in the first few games, and then I finally got going at the end. But yeah, they're grinding and playing well. Huey's been grinding the game, and I think you can kind of tell he's getting better. And same with Wicked for sure.
Okay, last thing
sure.
I have is looking ahead. Obviously, where things are Los Cinco Doce. What are you feeling about your team's vibes right now, going to the upper final, and obviously settling in before we hit a summer break and closing this thing out with a positive here, upper final and potentially grand final after that?
Yeah, I think we're confident. We probably, we think we should win, so we're gonna try our best to win the game and hopefully make the grand finals. If not, we'll do a little lower bracket run and get ready for whoever we face.
Have you watched Wonderwall Black at all?
I'll be honest. Wait, they were the ones who played Cinco Doce, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
Los Cinco Doce. They were the ones
I
I said
saw-
I was gonna play Wonderwall for.
Well, first of all, I second that. You should do that. That's fucking awesome. Secondly, I saw they went to 7 with Cinco Doce, which is kind of really good. So, for that to be your first game in SGL ever, Game 7 against that team is really good. So, I didn't get a chance to watch the series, so if we play them in the lower bracket, might have to pop it on for a little bit. But yeah, good to have all the new faces in our little soccer league. We appreciate everyone being here, of course, but hopefully we get to play them in the season, whether it's the final or maybe a lower bracket.
For sure. I don't
Hey,
got
Luis.
anything else.
Last thing for me, shout outs to the chat. Shout out to Caesar out in San Diego. Any shout outs you want to give out there?
Yeah, thank you guys for commentating. Always doing it on your own time, like no one's getting paid, so we appreciate that. Matt streaming,
what?
of course.
Matt got my debit info earlier.
Oh, well, yeah. Yeah.
Wait, you're getting paid?
You're getting scammed, buddy. You're getting scammed. So
He just sent me some World Cup tickets. What are y'all talking about? No.
Oh my goodness.
I forgot y'all had to file W-9s or whatever the fuck. They're
Yeah.
called.
Seattle?
But shout out everybody. Shout out Chrome. Shout out FC Dallas. Shout out Sam Sarver. And World Cup's coming soon. Should be fun. I'm going to at least one of the Uruguay games in Miami, so that'll be fun. But yeah, GG's everybody. Caesar, fuck you. Hope you have a terrible time ditching us to have fun.
Hope it rains the whole time you're in San Diego.
Is he going to a San Diego soccer game as well?
I know he's at the baseball game. So if you go to Sports Chat, he just posted a picture in a beautiful stadium in a beautiful city. and he's watching Shohei Ohtani play. So
It's
There are worse
beautiful in
things to be
San
doing.
Diego. Honestly, it's beautiful in San Diego in February.
I got to
Yeah,
get
you
out to a
can't-
Rangers game in San Diego one year. That's a goal for sure.
You can't go wrong with Petco Park. It's just such a beautiful setting, such a beautiful area. Actually, random story. The only time I've been to Petco Park was to watch the NFL draft. It doesn't make any sense, I know, but we were there and the draft was on.
That's awesome.
That's awesome, man. Yeah, really jealous of ballparks like that. I miss our old ballpark in Arlington, but
Yep, tear comes down the eye.
yeah, air conditioning has to prioritize. But all right, I'll get out of here. No MLB talk. All right, see you guys. Bye.
All right, we thank you, Luis. Congrats. Good games tonight.
Good night, Luis. Congrats.
All right, guys, we're going to wrap up and call it a night here on SGL. Here, Monday night action. The El Matador kind of runs through FSD Chrome, a game we expected to be a little bit closer, a little bit deeper. Played close. A lot of the games were close up until the end. But Adifo, what are you thinking about that El Matador team as they cruise into the upper final?
Ooh, I think they're gonna give La Cinco Doce a run for their money, definitely. I know Kesar is probably their all-star, but it takes more than one person to win it all.
I think it's going to be an interesting thing too. You look at obviously they're going to want to have Caesar back for that game, but I think Luis said it really well there. Is that Huey and Wicca, just the way that they played in that game tonight? I mean, that is such a strong four that any of those guys could be on the field and they're going to be dangerous wherever they are, and it's just such a great technically sound team. It's going to be interesting to see how they match up against their opponents in Kazar. Again, it's not just one player, but he's going to be the guy to watch, and it's going to be interesting to see how Luis matches up against him with the El Matador guys behind him.
For sure. Every 10 seconds we were talking about Wicca and Huey.
Yep.
Making a 50 or blocking a 50 or getting something going forward for El Matador tonight. And I think that was the difference for El Matador. We talked about getting pressure on, and Wicca and Huey kept the pressure on, and then Luis was there to make the plays.
El Matador cruises into the final, 4-1 win over Frontera SD. Chrome with Caesar in enemy territory at this Padres game here this evening in the upper semifinal of the 10.5 Premier Cup. I'm Anomaly, joined by Adifo, and obviously always props to Maz. Maz with a great production as always. Any shout-outs you want to give before we close things up, Adifo?
I know EC Eternal's playing Los Verdes on Friday this week.
Ooh, I always like the schedule shout-outs.
I believe it's 8 p.m. I don't remember the time exactly. 8 p.m. Pacific, I believe, is the time. I might be wrong.
We are taking on one of the Seattle squads. Emerald City, the EC Defiance will be taking on us in the Champ Upper Final. We don't have that one set just yet. We had talked about a Tuesday. Doesn't look like that's going to be happening, so we're going to see a little bit of extended time here. Obviously, with Memorial Day coming up, we don't really know what time we're going to be getting going, but make sure you're following us obviously here on Twitch. Make sure you're following us on the Discord. If you haven't joined the Discord and you're not a part of the community already, great group to be a part of. What we are is a bunch of MLS and just overall general soccer fans, overall general sports fans. Good community to talk ball with, whether it be here on Rocket League or whether it be any of the MLS squads that you support. It's obviously a great group to be a part of, and something here. I'm in just my second really season and a half joining the league and always enjoying it. So appreciate you guys making me welcome, and obviously guys like Maz that welcome people with open arms to get on here and do a little commentary.
Oh, for sure. I'm so excited for World Cup, too. It's going to be so much fun.
Oh, it's just going to be just games all day long. My work knows I'm going to be absolutely useless. Not that I'm not useless as it is, but even more useless for about a full month and a half. Is like watch some games, attend some games. I work about 5 minutes or so from a Dallas Stadium, quote unquote. That's really annoying. So we're going to have some work from home days, which will be nice if I'm not at the game, but it's definitely going to be just exciting to watch. And I don't know about the United States team. I'm not excited for them necessarily, but obviously excited for the World Cup in general.
If the U.S. team can make it into the second round of knockouts, that's going to be a win for the U.S. team.
Oh, I thought you were about to make us another Wonderwall bet
No,
on here.
no.
No, staying away from that. Not enough confidence.
But you never know what's going to happen in knockouts after you get out of the first round.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. All right, well, as Turnt says, it's time to put the fries in the bag as he's calling me out and telling me to shut up. But pleasure joining you guys tonight. Difo, pleasure as always. And once again, thanks to Maz.
Thank you, sir.
El Matador marches into the upper final. We'll see you guys next time in the Sporters Gaming League. Have a great night. Peace.
Good night, guys.